All right, Twitch, I decided to fire up the live stream here as there is a massive storm bearing down on me right now. It's fantastic. It's drastically, fantastically, drastically fantastic. It's excellent. It's epic. It's two storms in one. So we're doing a Smash News Network special report. The place isn't really on fire, folks. Whew. All right, I put it out. It's all good. So yeah, not spaced out, glaciated out is what's going on. Not spaced out, glaciated out, and Pennsylvania did not pout, at least not the parts that I'm seeing. We've got literally two storms in one. It is so epic. So epic. I'm going to show you in-depth stuff momentarily, including things like surface winds and the reason why we're getting so pummeled. Before I do that, I'll show you the water vapor. Absolutely fantastic setup here. You've got a low pressure system over Ohio right now, and then you've got another low pressure system over that one is over southern New Jersey. So this is going to continue to stagnate here, and let me put up some other views. Let me see what else I can conjure up here. We're going to use the visible satellite here as we are getting kaplastered. It is an epic two-way storm, and I thought I was hallucinating earlier. I was outside. I could have sworn that it was large snowflakes and small snowflakes at the same time. There was a point where it seemed like it was small snowflakes and some rain mixed in. And I think that's what was actually going on. There's this low pressure system moving up New Jersey right now. So here's the NASA GOES visible satellite. You can see there's two systems here. There's actually one at a different altitude than the other one. So this is a fantastic example of clouds overlapping each other. If you look over here where my pointer is, there's a layer of clouds on top of this system over here. And there's a flow toward this more powerful low. The more powerful low in Ohio is what's causing this to stagnate and not get pushed out of whack by the jet stream. So it's quite spectacular, folks. And I'm actually going to go out a little bit later and spend a solid 10 or 15 minutes out there wearing shorts and a short sleeve shirt, just because that's the kind of thing I like to do when these sorts of things strike. And again, you can see this powerful low over southeastern Ohio is sort of pulling this dry mass of air toward it as this weaker low gets pushed by the end of this dry air up through New Jersey. So that's sort of the way that's working physics-wise. And I'm going to head to nullschool.net real quick because I want to do an analysis of the different winds and so on. So you may want to check this out sometime yourself. Nullschool.net has a great jet stream map, and we use it regularly. Perhaps join their community. And so you can see what's going on here is a massive pressure gradient here happening right over the Pennsylvania-New Jersey border. That's the jet stream we're looking at. That's the 250 hectopascal wind. Surface winds are going to be a completely different story. So there's the surface winds, and that is a legit nor'easter right there, folks. So right now what's going on outside where I am is we've got this incredibly steady and strong, powerful wind coming out of the east. It's a very Arctic wind. And then you have this other system. It's not really windy, but this easterly wind, it's very strong, it's very cold. So the local weather station is reporting 25 degrees. I'll actually report on the exact temperature when I go outside with shorts and a short sleeve shirt. I'll also have gloves. I'll have gloves and a hat and shoes and socks, of course. I'm not a feral child. I was not raised by wolves that I'm aware of. All right, so I'm going to put up a quick little video here of what was going on where I'm at.
Straight up whiteout.
Just give me a minute to cue that up. I was just downloading it. Holla, Ms. Creighton. Yes, so I'm actually in the epicenter of this thing right now. This is some of the heaviest bands of snow are actually right on us at this moment. So I figured I would do the video now and go outside scantily clad later to continue with some snow shoveling. So here's a look at the Doppler radar map, and you can see those very heavy dark blue bands are just south of me right now. So I'm located in the Lehigh Valley, which is right about where my pointer is right there. And yeah, this is it looks like we may see a change to wet snow. So on the other side of those heavy bands, we're going to see a changeover to the heavy snow here. And I would highly recommend you don't allow 15 inches of light snow to be piled on by wet, heavy snow, or your back will be shattered. Let me tell you, I'm pro snow shovel. So I've already dug blizzard swales out by the driveway, and I already dug out a little alcove by the driveway. So when the snowplow comes back, it's going to just plow all the snow into this little alcove. So yeah, it's I enjoy this kind of thing. I actually wasn't getting enough workout, so and I probably did about 30% of the total snowstorm shoveling process. I did shovel out around the mailbox also. I put a little alcove there by the mailbox so it doesn't get plowed shut. Little consumer tip, folks. Next time you shovel before a snowstorm's complete, little consumer tip for you here. Dig a little spot where you can allow the snow on the front of the plow to just end up in there instead of whatever you want to, not have snow on it. And also, if you have a blowing snow, you can dig a little channel around places where you've already shoveled, and that will allow the blowing snow to deposit in your channel if you can guess which way the wind's coming from. So right now we have a very steady easterly wind here, and it's going to continue for quite a while because you've got a sucking chest wound, a very powerful low, and then you have a weaker low right here. And so, yeah, that's basically what's going on. You've got all this dry air down here, and that's creating the pressure gradients and the impetus for where this weaker low goes. It's fantastic. So, yeah, I'm going to head outside a little bit later. First, let me show you this. By the way, if you're viewing on Twitch, make sure you subscribe over at youtube.com/SMASHOMASH. There's all kinds of exclusive content that you won't see on Twitch. And we've only got 1.7 thousand subscribers. We're trying to take the process to a whole new level. A whole nother level. So here's a quick little video of what was going on in the backyard. I'll crank the volume so I don't have to repeat myself. Let me just make sure that everything is good. All right, hold on a minute.
Straight up whiteout condition. You can't even see the mountain from here yet. Hey, look at that. That is epic. Yowzers. A straight up whiteout.
I apologize for the frame rate loss.
in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania.
I have a little too many programs running right now.
And surrounding areas. Holy cripes. It's a...
But it is a straight up whiteout. Let me tell you, it is rowdy. You can't even see the mountain. In fact, the second neighbor behind the backyard there, you can't even see the second neighbor's place. So visibility is just about a quarter mile, maybe a third of a mile, something like that. So yeah, I'll be making another video a little bit later, just to document the temperature when those heaviest bands hit us. I think the heaviest bands are still about to hit us here, and let me tell you, it was the last time I was out there, it was epic, and this next time it's going to be even more epic. So I'll get a little extra shoveling done, and I'll shoot another video. So there's what's going on in the cloud layer, and that is, it's literally two storms in one, and you can actually tell that it's two storms. It's absolutely amazing. And that thing zooms way in. And the visible satellite allows us to zoom in a little bit more than we normally would. I'm going to actually zoom back out a little bit. We'll go to the medium zoom view. We want to have the same view as on the water vapor map. So here's the GFS forecast for this thing, by the way. Here's Tropical Tidbits. Let's actually reload that whole thing. There's a little better view of that low, and you can see some clear spots where there's some dry air on the back end of this thing. And let's zoom out even more. We want the low zoom, actually. Oops, there we go. So yeah, the local weather reporting it at only 25 degrees here in Lehigh Valley. It's gonna warm up a little bit when this flow happens. We're going to get some, once these heaviest bands show up, it's going to get warmer and warmer as we've got this flow of moisture in this direction, and then kind of making a turn and heading off toward this powerful low here over the southeastern portion of Ohio. And let's put up the windy.com thing to close things out again. Like the windy.com images. Let's go to the current situation. I'm sorry, not windy.com, nullschool.net. There we go. Powerful, powerful surface winds there, especially off of the coast of Jersey. Got a couple readings off of that, I guess. Yeah, get some readings. Some real hot spots of wind there. Not a good day to be on the 7 seas if you're off the coast of Jersey. Yowzers. That is when you have your ship preferably in dry docks. .58-mile-per-hour winds. So you could probably assume this is a little bit higher than that. It's probably more like 65, as it's usually tough to get the maximum wind speed on null school. Again, here's the jet stream once again, what we usually look at on space weather, and there is the surface wind situation. As the epic blizzard, the two-way storm strikes. And it's really that low that's over the southeastern Ohio area that's causing the majority of it. Here's some more images. I'm out, though. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. smAsho. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for leaving comments, Ms. Creighton. As we get snowed in, not spaced out, and stoked up. And I may have to do a little backwoodsing. I'm not sure. It could happen, as we're going to have a snowpack around for a long time from this one. This is an instant glacier. When I'm talking about glaciation, I'm not kidding. You get an instant snowpack with some types of storms. And what's happening here is you're getting these small snowflakes that are showing up at the same time as these large wet snowflakes. And with the driving wind, it's just packing it together, baby, packing it together. So this is the kind of snow that you can snowboard on with like 12 inches of snow. You could just go backwoods anywhere. It's pretty sick. I love it. There's the bird feeder. We didn't get any nuthatches, but there is audio. We will actually upload this full video.
There's a nuthatch in that tree.
We'll actually upload this video in full res and so on onto YouTube. So check that out after this if you like. Cheers. Haha. And we'll have to produce at least one more video today as a result of this epic snowstorm. And it's about time to close things out. Oh, hey, thanks for leaving comments, BoJ420 and Life Force Rejuvenation. I'll talk to you soon. Perhaps join me at the YouTube premiere.